Hi Michiro, Gatev here, how are you? Hope how's going? Why are you calling me Basil? Bruh. Come on. That's so rude of you. What if I would start, like, calling you names, huh? You would like that, wouldn't you? You would like when I would call you names, huh? You like this. Cause you're, I'm good about you, womp womp, I don't care, bruh. Hi Sader, Gatev here, how are you? Hope how's going? Huh? My chat ain't working. There we go. Hi Sader, Gatev here, how are you? Hope how's going? What about you? I'm doing alright, today I had actually like quite a busy day. I've been doing some groceries and shit. So I've been like most of my day today out of home. So yeah, that's that. I've played some of side characters storylines in Sparking Zero. So I've actually finished Gohan's side story. Bro, I've been studying. You've been studying, huh? Okay. What you've been studying? Hi kitty, got over here, how are you? Hope it's going? Long time no see. Hi. Maths. Okay. Maths. I've never liked learning for maths. I like solving riddles, but I really hated maths generally. It's like such a pain for anything. How long has it been since I last came? I mean, I'm only studying because the teacher is cute. Whoa. I have to sleep, it's like 1 AM. Have a good day now. Thank you, Soider, thank you. Take time. Hi Smarties, glad to have you here, how are you, hope how's going? I believe this is the first Sensiron, so hope you find a career here, how are you? Okay. I mean, at least you have some motivation. Like, all the teachers I've had were like, you know, very unmotivational. But she married? Dude. Okay. Hi, drawing turned out amazing. Thank you. But anyway, I've been... This is me being a VTuber, but I'm just thinking... Actually being a VTuber is both comfortable and very difficult. At least at first. There are a couple things that are quite a pain to go around, actually, that I can tell you. For example, you have to be ready that people are not going to actually watch anyone. People are not going to want to watch you as much as other VTubers, just because, for example, let's say you are a man, right? This is like main thing that a lot of people get wrong, because this is actually how it works. male VTubers get way less attention than female VTubers, so that's already a huge shot in the leg if you're a guy. Another thing, it depends on your type of content. If like lewd VTubers are also get also way more traction than people that just want to chill, so that's that. So that on top of the other normal things for content creation, so like what type of content you are doing, your sound quality, your you know, like general like capable to make things, you know, like projects and stuff, so like how interesting you can be. So like being a VTuber is cool. Yeah, I'm a trans man and I don't really like good stuff if I make it, but I'll like give it a shot. Smarties, to be fair, there's one thing I can give you. Do it as a hobby until it's not a hobby anymore. So just make YouTube as a hobby, hobbystically. Don't think about numbers, don't fear about stuff, like just try to reach for being better, if it makes sense, as you would do in your hobby. So for example, let's say I'm drawing as hobbystically, for example. So I just want to get better at drawing because I want to strive to be better at my hobby, right? Like this kind of thinking. It really helps, especially at first. I mean, when you are starting. And second, be ready that there might be some people that hate you. Like, I remember I've had like 0 people on stream when I was starting. Someone was coming in just to say like, bro, you suck, and was leaving. So it was just this entire like thing. For example, like there are people who are trying to find like people with 0 viewers just to throw some hate at them and just leave, right? Like this kind of thing. So that's that. Also, if you really want to focus on that, I would recommend starting off by focusing on like reaching out to people, talking, showing that you're interested in a debut. So like start planning things, how you want the debut to look like, get a model. I can tell you that you are going to have better chances to have a really good kickoff with a really nice and interesting model that will be either 3D or live 2D. If you are going to, for example, start as a just moving picture, so like a reactive image, you are not going to bring as much attention as, for example, you would bring with your 3D model or live 2D. This is also something that matters while being a VTuber. But yeah, it's just, I would say, having fun as content creator. So for example, you are having fun while making your content is something that should be in the first place. On the side, you are going to learn that having people that enjoy the same things as you. So for example, I'm an artist, I'm making art streams, and there are a lot of people interested in art, or generally just people that are interested like in creative stuff. For example, I couldn't imagine better, you know, better viewership, really. Like everyone, every single person, Soider, Michiro, Kitty, Zega, Iblo, Star, like a lot of other people. Like I could just I could just say it and like, you know, start exchanging names of all the people that came around in the chat. And really, I have to say, every single person is interesting. I love to talk with them, and generally, I feel like it gives me really good place to be. I love to think that I'm capable of giving people comfortable place, and I also like that viewers that are around, chatters, generally the entire community that we've created so far is really fantastic, and this is something I would recommend you doing. Just treat being a VTuber or generally content creation as a sort of hobby, and just make friends with first viewers that you're going to have. Have fun, do things that you enjoy. That's that. Hate can be deleted. Haters are going to come no matter what. They can change accounts, etc. So it's really depending on your things. Hi Skylar, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Hi Yellow, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Hi. So that's generally the entire talk we've had. Yeah. We've just had a really nice talk about like general idea of content creation and stuff. Sorry. Bubblegum. So, let me see. I want this to be on a... I studied so I couldn't see your replies. Wait, I need to make a ruler, unfortunately. I hate perspective rulers. Like that. I love you so much, Dev. Thank you for being part of my life. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you finished your thingy for school. That's cool. Slay. Yes. Slay. Oh my god, yes. A fun subject, bruh. How many things actually you have to do? A lot, bruh. I have a French test this Sunday. Sunday? You're going to schools on Sunday? For us, Fridays and Saturdays are weekends. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Alright. First time hearing about this thing, and I have to say it doesn't seem very good. Saudi Arabia. Bruh. Hearing about Saturdays and Sundays being off, bruh. Like, for real, or you're pulling my leg right now? There ain't no way that you've been... For real, dude. On God, no cap? RAR XD? Search it up. I mean, okay, like, I believe that this is the thing. On G. No cap, bruh. Oh fuck, no printer. Okay. I need like a normal... I need to look up for some bench references. Swear on my mom. Okay, if you're lying, I'm going to fuck your mom. Then... No, Muichiro actually sweating bullets. Bro, I also have a PTM this Saturday. Ah, gee. To be fair, I do understand. It's a pain. I would absolutely despise. How do I be good in science? You have to spend a lot of time on reading like science things. and like trying to comprehend those things. So for example, let's say you are reading about the Einstein's relativity thing, right? Theory, relativity theorem. And you generally would have to like try to comprehend it with your own mind to, you know, understand it. And this is how you are like getting your mind used to those things. Also, you can try to improve your cognitive things by simple exercise. So apparently, if you are like trying to like rotate your fingers opposite direction, so like let's say your left hand is like, you know, spinning towards you and your right hand is like spinning outwards you. It's like pulling a straw on the piece of brain that is actually taking care of the general cognition and learning actually. So that way you are like training this part of brain. I mean, it's not like you're going to be a genius and like be able to learn absolutely everything at any given moment, but you know, at least that's some kind of training for your brain. Also things like I don't know, Sudoku, etc. Like this is like how you can improve your mind's operation, right? This is more or less what you want to go for, as a matter of fact. Just try to improve your mind's recognition capabilities. Like go max on cognitive resources. Because my science teacher is clearly playing favorites. I mean, yeah, it happens. I'm not going to say it's not, because it does. It does more than usually. Yeah, I mean, more than it should. Usually, what the fuck? Playing favorites is actually a thing amongst teachers. Like once my teacher gave me like lower grade and my friends higher grade, even though we've had literally all the same answers. And she generally said that, and she's being mean only towards me. Huh. Yeah. That's a classical move. Some random student in the year, I'm going to ruin his entire school life. Say random teacher. Bish ass, yeah. I wanna sleep. Me too. Me too, mate. Me too. Hi EXO, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. It's Friday. Yes. What if I sleep for 2 minutes while I'm on your stream and then you fire a loud alarm like, wake up, Michiro? I don't think I can make such alarm. Bye, Dev. Bye bye, Michiro. Thank you for coming. I got on a trip to see university, like you're of the place. Like a tour of the place. Gotcha. That's nice, actually. That's really nice. I'm hyped. Me and a few friends are going. I see, I see. That's really cool. I remember we've had a trip, but we had a trip to like a place where schools were gathering with like some sort of representatives of the school, and they were like, you know, explaining the school, how it's working, what's so cool about it, yada yada yada. Oh, nice. Yep. So there were like all the schools from the bigger city to which I would have to attend to, you know, get everything to attend the school generally. There's something about a road trip that's so insane and fun I can't even explain the feeling. To be fair, I always liked like road trips. Trips, generally. Like I've been once on a trip actually, that was longer. I was on a 3-day trip. We were actually visiting the other side of Poland actually. So we were like staying at the hotel, you know, I could hang out with my friend in the same room. We were watching freaking John Wick. He got a projector, so we were like watching it on the room's ceiling. Bro, good old times. We had a dude who was smoking weed right outside of our room on like a balcony, because we've had like a really close balconies. So when the teachers were like, you know, walking around, he like went to our balcony so he wouldn't be seen with weed. It was funny. Also, teachers got drunk. It was even funnier. It's funny when you open the doors to a teacher who's supposed to like oversee people who are just so they wouldn't drink, and they are like absolutely drunk. Bro, I had really one thing went really wrong about it though, like the trip. I've had the huge pain in my leg. Yes, leg. I had a huge pain in my leg. It literally felt as if I've had like broken fingers in my foot. Like every step was agony. Oh my, yeah. And we've had like 3 months of walking, 3 days of walking. Like really long trips of walking. And like it was like stopping the pain. Like the pain was started to go away at the 3rd day. I thought like I'm going to go mad. But I went on the trip because my friend really wanted to go with me. He was like, "Come on, dude, come on! Like, let's go. You need it. You really need it. Let's go. I'm not coming if you are not going." And I was like, "Okay, I'm going." This was a really cool trip because like we've had a, you know, like most of that trip was covered by the school because I was taking part in a very specific thing. So as a form of saying thank you for your service, right? They gave me and my friend a, you know, partial coverage on the thing. So it was like, you know, chance one in God knows how many that I would get like such a coverage from things. But yeah, I am actually experiencing pains like that in my joints. Generally, like it feels like the joint is literally broken. For example, recently I've talked about my hurting fingers. It was that. Like I was talking about on streams. It was actually that. It happens. Sometimes it's weaker, sometimes it's stronger. So yeah. It all depends, right? On things. Hmm. Hi Zega, got to have you here. How are you? Hope how's going? Actually, the laptop came in. I have to say it's really good condition. Like really darn good condition. I just have to sit down and like install all of the software like Brave, the Microsoft Visual Studio and shit. That's all. Hi Star, got to have you here. How are you? Hope how's going? So I don't want to draw a full illustration, I just want to draw like objects, generally. Okay. So finally I'll be able to, since the laptop actually came in, finally I can, you know, I'll be able to sit down and do some sort of progress with a couple different things. Mate, I'm telling you, that's such a pain. All of it. And to be fair, I've prepared some stuff, so generally I have to download and update one game, but because surprisingly I've uninstalled it, I don't remember when. Hi Tata, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope how's going? So generally, I think we might play some gacha games, some more engaging gacha games. Like for example, playing Zenless Zone Zero and the Genshin Impact. Like, of course, we are going to, let's say, play, finish the storyline, and later on it's just going to be like grind every now and then, you know, until the next story update, right? Because those are appearing too. So that's that. I am late? No, it's okay. So yeah, that's generally it. Like, we gon' play games. We gon' play games. I don't think Minecraft is going to return soon. I haven't really played Baldur's Gate in a while. Davis, yeah? What's up? Oof, I have to go. It's okay, Zega. Be good. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Thank you, thank you. Take care. Your drawing is so beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Yesterday I've had a break. Kind of for myself, to be fair. And today, I don't know. Today I'm just drawing. Wait. Wait. Because there we go. Sometimes my stylus is like losing touch and stops like receiving the pressure point. I think Duolingo is good for learning English. I mean, it's good place to start from something. But I've heard that Duolingo is not really as good for learning in languages generally. So but I do recommend by starting with it. Song in Duolingo. I remember I gave Duolingo to my mom when I wanted her to learn some English. I mean, she wanted to learn some English. Song, no. Music, sorry. It's still okay. Nothing to worry about. Do you like Gojo? I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, so I can't really say. I don't know this character. That's okay. Okay. So we're almost done with that part. So when we are going to be done with fading all of this, we'll actually be able to claim this illustration as completed. Which me like. I really like that we're almost done with this. Whew. It's been a while for this illustration already. So I actually want to complete it rather quickly. It's good to take breaks from illustrations. If you actually feel that you've been spending way too much time on one illustration, take a break, start a new one. After a while, look at the old one, analyze what you've done wrong, finish the illustration, and correct the mistakes. You know, like sometimes it's when you're spending a lot of time on one illustration, you're starting to like kind of rush everything, and stuff generally is not really looking start to not really look well. And you can actually see that at certain point things that were the newest are not really looking good, and so generally you have to correct them. So when you are working on one illustration for a really long period of time, take your time. Do you like my photo in YouTube? Yep. Cool cat. Is it yours? Really? Thank you. I doubt we'll finish this illustration on the stream. Like, we have to make the line art, we'll have to make the flats, then start doing shadows. It's going to take like at least one more stream to finish it. We're already almost an hour into the stream and I'm not even done with line art. Okay. And a water bottle, right? Or someone wanted me to draw a water bottle. Like a red one. Red water bottle. Okay. I go play Roblox. Alrighty. Take care. Have fun playing. Okay. Basically, that's going to take us a while for placing the flats. So I've been slowly progressing also with a couple other things, like my like that comic book idea I've had, like, you know, trying to learn the proper ways for, you know, making a comic book. So like, I know how to write generally, how to write things for comic books, etc. I know the theory, but drawing it based on the theory and things that I wrote is something else. So that's actually a bit difficult. Mm. Hmm? I think I've got a notification on my phone, but whatever. I want to finish those flats at least. You know, today. Okay. Mm. Let's see. Yeah, I've got thing. Okay, whatever. Nothing serious, just a notification from a game. So I'm actually now painting underneath for the table because it's going to appear under any color, literally. So I won't have to worry about stuff going on here. See? It makes things easier. Like, it's already supposed to go under the character, so why taking things a longer while when we can speed this up and just dodge any colors, literally. This is the only moment when I'm working on a couple layers. I'm generally doing my best to actually work on as few layers as possible. So when I'll be done with those flats, I'm just going to connect it to the character itself. I'm just going to shade it this way because then I'll have a chance to mix and match other colors. Hope that makes sense. I think this is really small. It looks like a badminton and not tennis. Let's make a linear burn. You can see when it comes to the linear burn, right? It just kind of like connects with the colors generally. So that's why it's used for that. Okay. So now, connected, I can just start shading. We already have things shaded, so that shouldn't be an issue. It's also not really not that much, like considering where does the, like how the shadow hits, how the light hits. We don't really need that much work here. But I'm lazy. I'm lazy. So tell me how something like how have you been, folks? I see we have small we have a small stand in the chats. Tell me, do you like have you been drawing something recently, something cool? Have you been taking care of some projects? Of some other things? What you think? so. Actually, the metaphor was released on their game. Well, I picked up sketching recently. Hey, that's so cool. It's teaching me how to art. Really, not that bad. So, you say you are learning how to sketch, and how is that going? What you've been sketching so far, like, you've been sketching people or... You first recommended I get supplies, I see. Oh, so like you are, and still waiting for, gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. So you're waiting for what, like a sketchbook and pencils, right? Like some other stuff? Sketching in general is not really that difficult. It's all about like trying to just, you know, draw roughly whatever you see. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. I've been personally sketching for a while. Actually, I've got an iPad myself just to sketch, you know, outside of my home, and I have to say it's been really good for me, like the iPad itself for drawing. So yeah, that does make a huge difference in all of the things. It does make a huge difference if you are looking for, if you want to get into something. And like generally if you are already drawing, let's say digitally, right? And basically you want to like keep things up, I do recommend, for example, getting an iPad. I do recommend it as a way to draw like on the go, because to be fair, iPad is not really as good for drawing as graphic tablet and good software. Clip Studio Paint is not allowing for the Android version without getting the subscription, so the buy to use edition version is only for PCs, which sucks, but yeah, that's generally how it works. I can't blame them, But I do have to say, like, I've been using an iPad for a while now and it does actually work well. I'm using it as a calendar, as a notebook, as a sketchbook. Like, it's mind-blowing actually, how much I could actually, how many things I could take out from my backpack and throw things into iPad itself. Like, I could even just get like a ebook and read it on there. That's not an issue. And I'm actually thinking about doing so, but I don't know what books I can get actually, because I haven't really went in and checked that, but it still is a possibility. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't really do much. So I've got a laptop. It's like a small laptop. It's 407. It's Lenovo ThinkPad T470S. It's like a small one, really cool one actually. It's nice. I actually turned it on, looked around things, but I just couldn't care less to sit down and start operating on it. Like, you know, getting Wi-Fi on it and installing apps. I'm probably going to wait with it until work, and I'm just going to plug it to work's Wi-Fi and do things that way, because seriously, I'm I'm actually kind of meh on that one. But yeah, it was also really cool. So I'm going to transfer a couple things, probably throw some stuff on a shared Google Drive, and just, like, you know, switch between PCs and like update files directly from Google Drive and stuff. That's going to work perfectly, really. So yeah, so far I've been thriving. I've been slowly I've been doing small steps with a couple things, and I'm happy that I've been doing at least those small steps. And that's why I always remember, because it's even for drawing. If you ever just feel like you don't want to do much, just sit down, do a little bit, and take a break. If you would start feeling like, oh, I actually want to keep going, you can keep on it, right? But if you would draw for a little, you would make like a sketch, put flats, and say like, yeah, I it's not my day today. You can just sit down and play something. You've done enough. You've done a small step. It's been like hour already that I've been drawing, and I actually feel like it's not my day today to draw this. Even though it's just couple shadows, but I'm now seeing that the racket is not going to be really that good. I need to make it bigger. So yeah, I mean, what I need to make bigger is going to be this part. Only that one, like this egg shape. Because this is a-okay, like this egg shape needs to be bigger. Probably it's going to be like cut up to this area, so that's that. But it's still going to work. It's all about the perspective, so anyway. But it's good to chill, really. It's good to chill. It's good to chill, sit down, don't put pressure on yourself, connect positive emotions to drawing. If you really are angry, you feel like it's not your day, you're getting angry at art, just chill out, take break. Yeah, what's up, Exho? What's up, what's up? Would you say it's a little difficult than drawing without a reference? Which one? What is difficult? Like what? Like using your imagination? Even if you are drawing with imagination, you should use you should use references. Just because you are using your imagination doesn't mean that you are not misremembering how something looked like. So yeah, that's that. Like, always use reference photos. References are your best friends. Simply, on most, you can memorize how something looked like in 90%. Seriously. Because otherwise it's actually, so to say, otherwise you just won't remember how something looked like in its finest, in its fullest. So that's that. Also, I don't have imagination, so for me it's even more difficult to draw without stuff. That's why you can quite often see me like scrolling through Pinterest or asking for people to wait because I have an idea, because I've added this to the description that I'm making, but I need reference photo because like I can't even get those 90%. So yeah, aphantasia sucks for drawing generally. Because I told my buddy, hey, if I finally become good at art, I'm gonna try and draw characters based on the comic I just read. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can probably still sit down and draw Natsu from memory. I still remember kind of how he looked like. Like, he had pink hairs, sharp eyes, thin eyebrows, messy hair, going around with top to the right side as you are looking him en face, so like to his left side. He had one longer sleeve tightened with belt and a baggy pants, yeah, kinda yellowish carnation, yeah. I think I kind of remember. I still kind of remember how he looked like. Scarlet color of the symbol on his shoulder. Right shoulder. I just noticed, yeah. What's up? What did you just notice? Hi Rudra, got to have you here. How are you? Hope how's it going? I believe this is the first night around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How have you been? It's good. What about you? I'm doing alright, doing alright. Just chilling right now because I've done a little bit on the illustration, as you can, like, you know, based on like the amounts of render on the compared characters to rest of the illustration. It's like, you know, I just don't feel motivated for drawing today. At least for this illustration. I'm kind of tired actually. I've spent a lot of time away from home, so I'm just a bit like you know. And have you been drawing something, Rudra? A little. But it's not too good. Hey, it's alright. Like, it's all about experience. Always think of your artworks as the best ones you've done so far. Always only compare yourself to the past self. It's just because some people just spend more hours. It's like, you know, you have, let's say you're playing CSGO and you have like 2 hours and you don't know how to play at all, and there are people, and let's say you're playing against someone who has 5k hours and generally just can throw grenades just so it's going to land on the other spawn on the other side of the map just because they've memorized where they have to throw it on every single area. So that's, you know, it's just hours of work and experience analyzing your own artworks, correcting like your own, like, you know, motifs, movements, right? But mostly just have fun. Just have fun. Drawing is a beautiful thing. Creating itself is a huge step because a lot of people actually stop on art on that part. They don't necessarily start to draw. Some just sit down and say like, and talk like how much they wish they could draw, but they never start. Since you've started, it's like, you know, it's all fun and games in art until you get a deadline. I mean, yeah, but like, let's say if, for example, Rudra is, you know, drawing for fun, hobbystically, it's just fun and games. Also, deadlines are, you know, not really that big of a deal. If you know how to set your own boundaries, if you know like how to like how long one illustration is going to take you, you can calculate enough time for you to not only finish it quickly, but also have buffer for other illustrations too. So yeah, generally one character, like just the character, could take me 4 to 6 hours, like a full character. So for me, it's just sitting down and spending one whole day on a character, and that's the character art. 1 hour is a sketch, which is like already my line art generally, so it's like I just spend hour on a line art before even coloring. So it's 5 hours for coloring, 1 hour for line art, so that's not big of a deal. So yeah, but for example, my deadline is a month. For example, if someone would ever commission a character from me, you can be sure that, for example, let's say I am working on it, I might work on it slower, because for example, I have also like a dog to take care of, I have a job that I'm spending like around 12 hours at, and like around 13 to 14 hours away from home. So it's like, if you want to see some of my sketch, check my IG account. I assume it's the same name, right? As on Twitch. I wouldn't mind checking, actually. I wouldn't mind. I'm going... I might check after stream then. Corvs 2501. Okay, let me Google you. Small case, gotcha. I have like a private account. Fuck. Yeah. Nah, it's not searching it for me. The tattoos? What's your Instagram? IDM? I don't have Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. Yeah. Do you have Discord? You can showcase your artworks on our Discord server if you want. If there are like 2 different channels, if you want a feedback with like criticism, so like, you know, tips and tricks, what you could correct, people like pointing things out in your artwork, etc. And one where you just want to showcase without like people giving you any feedback on the illustration, etc. So like someone might write like, hey, that's really cool, I love it, right? Like, you know, just positive thinking. Sometimes we have mood to hear a bit more about the artwork, sometimes we just want to, we are just way too broken from that any criticism can actually make us sad, so I understand. Yeah, sure. Let me send the Discord link. There. That's the Discord. So yeah. We have really nice community actually on Discord. A lot of artists, a lot of people, you know, sending their artworks. There again, to be fair, there's no such thing as bad or good artwork. Same for thing that there's no good or bad artist. There's just only more or less experienced artist. So like, you know, we do have more or less experienced artists, people that have been drawing for years, people that just started drawing. So like, you know, generally that's the main like idea on the basic concept of like really nice art community. I am trying to handle things just so, you know, there will be some improvement for everyone. So that's why there are 2 different channels for everything. So like there's the art exhibit where you can just post artwork and get like positive thinking without like any criticism or anything. And art criticism is like, you know, oh, I want someone to give me a compact criticism, and I'm sending one right now. And just, you know, hearing what I can work on. To be fair, mostly I'm sending things on myself. I'm sending things on criticism because the thing, judgment. Yeah, like a judgment kind of thing. Like, you know, hey, you could... Wait, I spelled that wrong. It's alright. But yeah, generally it's like for judgment kind of deal. You know, after all, we just all want to sit down and chill out without anyone like making things difficult for us. Judgment, yeah, that's the one. I wanna work on a drawing, but my iPad is not charged. Hi Smokestick, got over here, how are you? Hope Ryan is going? Fuck. That's kinda nice. That's the shadow work, right? So like, I see some sort of like graffiti in the background, some writings. It brings like the... what was it? Last Mile? Green Mile? Thing? Where he was like sitting down and just writing things just because on the bus, on the knee, just because he had like some idea. That's really cool. That's really cool. I really like this kind of artworks. Yeah, 8 Mile. There we go, 8 Mile, yeah. That... I'm really bad at remembering names. Yeah, like Silhouette. So generally it's like... I don't really remember how this thing is properly called, but like it's generally like the main idea is that you are basically taking only shadows to the account, so like shadows for the eyes, etc. You have no line art, you have no color, there's just like black splotches that are creating the shadows. It's like very popular. It's been like very popular around like 2012 to 2016 or even 2018. I still see people like doing that. It's really cool and very difficult actually to pull off. So congrats actually, because that turned out quite well. That turned out really well. I consider an iPad for sketching dev. Thanks a lot for science. Yeah. Time to guilt trip the fam before my birthday comes up. Yeah, remember that actually you would also need a pen for it because they are not sold like together. Pen is like a separate accessory for the iPad, so you'll need that. But there are like free apps you can use, so I recommend like... There's literally an app called Sketch, which I recommend. I'm using that one, it's really good. That I can say. You have locked layers. I don't work on layers, so that's not a problem for me, but you know, like it all might also help you if you are like working on too many layers. It's good to use like up to 3, like generally, because it's not making things. I just use a cheap stylus on my iPad because I hate having to charge my pen now. Yeah, like if you can get like a stylus that doesn't need charging and like that's going to work with iPad and would be cheap, go for it, really. I have the official one. What's your schedule? I don't have a schedule. Typically I don't have a schedule. but I'm trying my best to stream every single day around 7 p.m. or 2 p.m. CET, Central European Time, just if you would wonder. So like, I'm usually streaming at 7 p.m. CET. There are moments where I'm streaming at 2 p.m. CET. Sometimes there are days, which are quite often, where I'm streaming at both of those times. When I'm streaming at both of those times, I have day off, and I just do everything to stream as much as possible. So at 2 p.m. CET, I'm quite often like, you know, oh, I just woke up. Because that happens. I have really like my sleep schedule is broken. That's good. So yeah, like, that's that. I was trying to make some schedule. I still have template for my schedule. I might actually try to come back to it, but after a bit of a problematic situation. Hi Anika, good to have you here. Hope your night how's it going? So it's so cool to see how much this drawing progressed. It's looking awesome. Glad to hear it, Anika. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm really happy. Especially I'm really happy with how my style generally progressed. Like, after jumping from realism to anime, it was a pain. I felt like my skills dropped by like 90% really. But I have to say that it did help me to improve too. So, like, considering that I've spent like many years drawing realism only, and then like trying to do some semi-realism works and stuff, and I've had some issues that I couldn't really solve, and now after figuring out stuff for my anime style and coming back to realism and seeing that those things that were bothering me are no more there, it's actually surprising, considering that a lot of like teachers and generally a lot of artists are going to tell you that you should stylize after practicing realism. And I see that actually practicing my style helped me more than practicing the realism. I can totally relate, but practicing gets you back into the routine of drawing. Yeah, that's fair, that's true. I'm really happy with generally how the art style came out, and you know, I'm really happy because now I know that, you know, that I'll be able to sit down and start drawing my comic book with the way how I want it to look like, and I won't have any issues because now I have my own style. I've improved a lot. I've improved also my knowledge on like writing, on storyboarding and stuff. So that's that. I'm still practicing storyboarding, but I'm getting closer to starting my comic book than further, right? Small steps. Meanwhile, gotta go. We'll see you again. Thank you, Rudra. Take care. Bye bye. Hope to see you more often. All this suffering for remind me to never wing a crochet pattern again. Yeah, my mama. Yeah, my Polish just came bursting out of me. Yeah, my mama, yeah, cool. My mom actually now do some handiwork. I think she's now making a scarf. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what she'll come up with. Yeah. I actually want to make more of illustrations like that, so like no background whatsoever, but like character with some objects around to kind of improve on objects too. That's for sure. So much work, yeah. Bro, I don't know, like I've noticed that I'm not speaking as much Polish recently, but still, sometimes when I'm speaking English, it's just coming out naturally. I don't know why, like instead of mom, I'm saying mama or something like that. It's like, meh. I forgot to account for my impeccable ability to be lazy when deciding to do a project. To be fair, actually streaming helped me with my laziness. I'm really a lazy person, really. You can catch me up like sitting down, playing gachas or playing idle games or clickers, sitting like 5 hours looking in one thing, being bilingual, bilingual is so hard. Yeah, bilingual, there we go. it is hard. For real, for real. Yeah. I actually watch streams to improve my productivity when it comes to crafts. To be fair, yeah, it does help. It does help because like let's say whenever I'm watching videos, I have like I'm just watching a video. I need to make my hands do something, but to not interfere with the sound of the video when the video is interesting, I'm sitting down and drawing. So it's like constant thing. For example, I want to watch anime, right? So I'm sitting down and my brain is forcing me to draw because I can't just sit down and watch anime. It's like, your hands are empty, what are you doing? Draw something. And I'm just watching and always ending up watching anime and just and literally drawing. If it's not eating, I'm drawing. It's... yeah. It's impossible for like to rewire my brain to work differently. I just can't. The same at work, like it's like either I'm drawing and I can't focus because I don't have anything playing in the background, or I'm like turning on a video and I can't focus on a video because I'm not drawing. So it's like I have to do something constant. I have to do both of those things at the same time. And the same thing is at work. Like I can't focus on my work if I don't have something playing in the background. So I'm just literally just, you know, putting on, you know, in some form, like putting on some sort of music in the background and just starting to do Excels and stuff. Because like, yeah, I just can't. I think we are all in some sort of, in some form an iPad kid. For real though, for real. Like, I can't imagine different things being different. Yeah. It's bizarre, but at the same time cool. I'm actually really happy with like... To be fair, I'm wondering like if you would want me to still play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Like, I've noticed that Sparking Zero is not really having such interest, but I've been streaming at 2 PM CT, which is not the usual hour for many of y'all, so it's a bit difficult to do stuff. But that's, you know, 2 PM stream is like some form of me like posting a video for y'all to watch when I can stream on my usual time. So yeah. To be fair, I really can't wait to like finish this illustration. I'm probably going to like erase a little bit of that bench or like add some white like gradient to it just to give in some cool effect. Right, to like enclose everything around the character itself. I want to also come back to doing one thing. I remember I wanted to recreate Vtuber avatars, like HoloLive Vtuber avatars in Vroid and improving Vroid models in Blender because I wanted to make my model in version 2.0. So correcting it and adding better physics and stuff in Blender and you know, redoing things generally like that, because like clothing is an issue, and generally I want to do that because I also want to make my avatar being able to like be used in animations and stuff, so that's something that I for sure want to look up for. Yeah, we'll see, because if I'll go back to certain version of Blender, I can also use certain plugin that allows me to import and export the thing with like all the textures and stuff, and use it for Clip Studio Paint as an 3D model. Did you make your Vtuber model on your own? Yeah. Like everything, like I don't want to commission other artists because I'm an artist on my own, so it's kind of like a pride thing, to be fair. But I've done everything on my own, like my model, layout and stuff. That's so cool. To be fair, just making the model itself in Vroid wasn't really that difficult. Texturing it though, that was pain. Making textures, difficult. Being an artist comes with so many benefits. Yeah, that's for real though. Like making, even like when I'm making my indie games, I'm just sitting down and I'm spending so much time on like artworks part, because I can just do them because I know how to. So it's not like, you know, oh, let's make a square and later on I'm going to commission someone and I have to like do something to scrape enough cash for the commission. I can just sit down and make the graphics for the indie game and that's it. It does come with many benefits. It does. I'm making my own Pokemon plushie because I didn't want to buy one now. I mean, being an artist comes with so many benefits. Part 2. For real though, for real. To be fair, I was thinking about making a stream where I could like gather some game character designs and just like, you know, for example, from certain series, let's say like character designs from all Final Fantasy games, so like every single character from Final Fantasy series that I can rate, I can rate on one stream, or let's say all Naruto characters and their changes over the series, etc. Same for Dragon Ball, Bleach, yada yada yada. So like just, you know, throwing things in, because like character design was like my main thing that I've been doing so far. Like myself, like designing characters have been my professionally was my dream, to be fair, and I still want to become a character designer, or like designer generally, because I've been even designing furnitures for myself, so I've been actually designing furnitures for myself, so that's actually quite nice. Yes. Hey, okay then, I can. I'm going to probably sit down and write down a couple series that might be interesting. If you want, I'm going to also make a channel on Discord and a post on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to also make a post on YouTube for y'all to give me like ideas for, you know, for series I can rate generally in terms of character designs, like games, anime. Generally something that I like, characters that I can see. I would love that. I've already done one thing like that in the past on the stream that is not on my YouTube channel anymore. When I was rating people's character designs, so like I was giving them ratings from 0 to 100, and I was generally like analyzing them, talking a bit about like stuff, giving feedback, etc. Some people actually improved their took my advices and actually improved their character designs. And I have to say that, like, their character designs after getting the feedback turn out really well. I have to say, like, they've took the advices spot on, added things, changed things, and like generally just done better. Sometimes just people don't think they are doing too much or too little. Sometimes they, for example, some people don't really get that much accustomed with like general idea of stuff. And of course we've got a bot on the freaking Twitch. Come on. Seriously. Nah. So yeah, that's like an idea then. That's an idea. Because to be fair, I've seen couple series where some characters had really cool designs, but some characters were looking quite boring. And yeah, like sometimes it's difficult to come up with some ideas that have to be said. Of course, like, probably I would look for certain games, I would look up for censored and not censored versions. Because of course there are censored characters and not censored characters, because for example in Europe or in America, certain games from Japan have to have some sort of a censorship, which I don't really understand because that's not really changing much. Oh, this character has a boob window. Delete the boob window. Meanwhile, it's just a small hole which just doesn't really show anything, but it's just a shape which gives a bit into the design. It would be pretty interesting, so see how character designs have changed over the years. Lol. Yeah, yeah, that's generally more or less this kind of logic. I don't understand why. It's just like a additional piece of a design that makes the character looking slightly more interesting, right? It doesn't really show anything, it's just like, let's say, a heart on the chest, right? And like, there's a boob window, what the fuck? Cover it, holy shit. There's a line of the teeth showing through, what? Who thought about this? Come on. It's like, come on. Or like, characters just have like high stocking, or like high sock to like half of the thigh, and just a normal like schoolgirl dress, right? So like generally you have like a normal schoolgirl dress to like half of the thigh, and like the character has like slightly over knee high socks, and like the censorship is that the character has like leggings. Why? What does this change? I can literally go on the street in the summer, or like in hotter spring, something like that, and I'm literally going to see girls dressed up the same fucking way. What's so weird about it to change like higher socks to leggings? It's crazy. Yeah, I don't understand some changes due to the censorship, and they are actually calling it censorship. They are censoring something which doesn't make sense. It's just a waste of resources. Like, okay, I understand, like, so let's say Bayonetta, right, where she had like shoulders are seen. She shows her ankles. She's a witch! A witch! And like 4 guys like dressed in, you know, those her ankles. Yeah. Burn her at the stake. Denise, my eyes. For real though, for real. It do be like that, like. Literally, I don't understand, like, seriously. Like, I can guarantee that if I would have to put this illustration through the censorship, this entire character wouldn't look as it's looking right now, like literally. For sure you'd have like a short-sleeved top, like a full top, like a short-sleeved shirt, or a tunic even, and leggings or longer pants, like a dress, not dress, like a yeah, like sweatpants. Like for sure it would be changed this way. She'd be covered with a bedsheet. For real though. For real though. But it's making the character interesting. It's actually looking like a summer, you know, summer tennis playing girl. Like you are going to go, let's say, to like California or like something, and still it's going to look exactly like that. So like I don't understand like why certain companies are looking for such censorships. Like what's hurting them? Same for like making games clearly for profit, because there's like a side company which is like giving game companies like additional money bonus. I've actually learned about this from like actual game developer from like huge company. I'm not going to literally actually mention it because I don't know if it's not something that dude can get problems from, but like it's literally like there's like a company that gives them money for doing something, right? So for example, oh, the game has to have like 5 racial differences, 2 sexual differences, etc. So I mean, like, I'm saying differences because like it's about variety, right? So like, oh, this game has to have like a main character which is going to be Asian and something, right? So they are giving them like those things, and recently those like quote unquote woke, the DEI operations, yeah. So like generally for fulfilling those certain criterias. What? I didn't know they do that. Yeah. So generally for fulfilling certain criteria, they are getting paid. Seriously, they are getting paid for fulfilling certain criteria. So basically, what you would go for, like what those companies are going for, is not for comfort and what players want to play, but clearly just to get paid the maximum amount, to get the rating 5 out of 5 and get like millions of dollars in support for release such a game. I despise it. Like, okay, they get these, you know, possibilities, they get support. You know, you want to hear something? Baldur's Gate 3 earned 2 times sales plus DEI support than any other game. Like, I mean, simply without doing the DEI support thingy, these from clear sales, they've received 2 times from simple sales than the games. So basically it earned them twice as much as the developers receive from DEI plus sales. Like 2 times that. I do wanna make my own game. Yeah, I also want to be fair, I've been making games already. It will be a horror sorta. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. I would play a horror game on stream. I've played a horror game on stream. I've almost got a heart attack. Like seriously, my right hand, like my arm got numb. I've got scared so much. And I couldn't breathe. So like I've actually probably got like a actually like small heart attack or something. This reminds me of quantity over quality. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of the same thing. Like they want to release as many games as possible and fill in with DEI things. So they're generally like trying to farm DEI thingy. It's fun to watch people play horrors, but I can't play that by myself. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I can sit down and like watch people playing horror games like Zoocosis or Resident Evil or Silent Hill or anything, but you will never catch me play those games. Never. Really. Hi Shuma, got over here, how are you? Hope how's it going? I believe this is the first thing around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? So yeah, but we do make game, or at least kinda. I want to make a stream from pixel art where I'm going to keep on making a tile set. DEI is just trying to push an agenda, but their market is just wants good games. Yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, it's not working. It's not working. Also, what really makes me angry is that recent thing that, oh, you've bought our game? It's not yours. Like, come on. Literally just they want to push an idea that something we buy is not ours. With games. I'm drawing some stuff. That's so cool, Shuma. That's so cool. What you drawing today? What you drawing? So yeah, that's like... a lot of things are happening in game thing, so all this stuff, if buying isn't owning, pirating isn't theft. This is exactly what I've said when I've heard that for the first time. If buying isn't owning, pirating isn't theft, because you can still own something that someone can own, and you are not owning it. No one can own it, so that's not a theft. Legally, so that's going to also play on their noses. I'm drawing a guy from a web series I like. That's so cool, that's so cool. What's the name of the series? What, we bought it though, with our own money, nonetheless. Yeah, exactly, Lucas. Exactly, Luca. There's nothing... That's why it's so irritating for me. Like, I've been working a lot, saved for the game, bought the game with the money I've worked hard on, and they want to tell me that the game is not mine. Because it's like, you are buying a license for usage of the game. So generally someone can make a game that you can buy for a week, and then it's not yours anymore. Just generally that. Like, in the main concept. So I believe this is what they are going to do. So like, you'll have to pay X. You'll have to pay X USD, play the game as fast as possible, just because you have limited time, and then you are not going to have the game anymore. The series called Bugbow. It's not that popular, but I like it. That's so cool. That's so cool. So yeah, we are going to make the indie game. I want to make the indie game on stream. Not sure if I'm going to make like coding streams, because those can be boring. Probably I'm going to make like game dev kind of streams, where I'm going to make like, I don't know, concept art for the game maybe, or character design, or make sprites generally. So that's that. Like, that's what we would do for our indie game. We've done writing stream. I don't think it's something cool. Probably I'm going to spend more time just, you know, doing my thing, you know, drawing shit for myself, like not drawing shit for myself, but like writing shit for myself, just so I would know what am I supposed to do. But yeah, like I would probably focus on that specific thing, like just like art connected part of, and like talking about what I've added, what the progress is for the game, etc. I didn't think about leg attachment though. Yeah. Alrighty folks, it's been 2 hours. Sorry that I've been drawing only for 1 hour and we've had talk for 1 hour. I really wish I could draw for longer, but I'm really kinda tired from today, because like I've spent like most of today like on the road, out of home. It's surprisingly tiring for me to be on the road. I prefer to sit at home. I have more energy that way. I don't know why, but yeah. So, let's make our ritual, shall we? Thanks Zaga, thanks Rutra for being active in the chat on Twitch. Thanks Michiro, thanks Soider, Healy, Smart, Skylar, Yellow, Exho, Star, Tata, Lucas, Smoxty, Annika and Shuma for being active in the chat on YouTube. I'm really happy to see you. And yeah, as always folks, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Take care and bye.